Alright, before this video starts, I understand that this is going to be something completely different from anything I have posted so far on this YouTube channel. I'm just giving it a try. We'll see what happens. Hopefully you guys enjoy this and roll the custom intro. Hey, if you're new around here, definitely leave a like on the video and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. All I care about is clout and relevancy, so please do that. If you don't, I'm going to be very upset. Welcome to a brand new series I like to call Things That Don't Make Sense. But alright, so the story that I have for y'all today is the reason why I believe iPhones suck. So this takes me back to my freshman year in high school. I was a young little lad just starting off, and I see a pretty cute girl in my class, and I was like, wow. Look at this one over there. She looks tasty as hell. So I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go try to talk to said girl. Just for the sake of keeping things confidential, I'm going to call her Becky. And the reason why I'm going to call her Becky is because, she had a fat butt. No Lil Wayne. But basically, to answer this question, the reason I kind of despise iPhones. So I wanted to talk to this girl, and I was like, wow, she's really cute. And what ended up happening was we started, chit-chatting between classes and stuff. Started to get to know each other, and I was like, wow, this is hitting off pretty well. And eventually, this girl decided to ask me, hey, do you have an iPhone? And I was like, oh, shit, she's asking me for my number, boys. I'm in there. But lo and behold, I was incorrect with that statement, and she just asked me for an iPhone. So I got ahead of myself, and I was like, all right, well, let's answer her question honestly, because honesty is the best policy in relationships, right? Quickly find out that was fucking wrong. But anyway, so I tell her, I'm like, yeah, I don't have an iPhone. For anyone who might be wondering, at this time, I currently had a Nexus 5. It's a pretty good phone. I really liked it at the time, and I was, pretty young, so I bought it myself, and I thought it was cool. So I was like, yeah, I don't own an iPhone, but I have a Nexus 5. And she's like, what's that? And I was like, it's an Android. And then she's like, oh. And I was like, what do you mean, oh? And she's like, oh, I can't date you now. And I was like, what? I was like, whoa. Everything was going great, right? Everything was going absolutely fantastic. And you really got the nerve to tell me that, oh, because I don't own an iPhone, we can't see each other? And she's like, yeah. I was like, do you have any valid reasons on why? And she's like, yeah. So she tells me, oh, well, I can't FaceTime you. I was like, all right. She was like, I don't have iMessage with you. I'm like, okay, doesn't matter. You have unlimited data. You can still text me. And then she really has the nerve to tell me, I don't know how to use your camera. Shit you not, this woman really told me this. And I was like, bro, it's the first button on the device, like right there. And then she's like, yeah, well, it's too complex, mind you. Now, I'm sitting in my seat shitting myself, but at the same time dead confused, because Androids, in my opinion, are easier to use after like a week of using it, and it honestly doesn't cause you to think in a not slow manner, but I feel like iPhones just limit your knowledge and limit your ability to be able to think freely for yourself. Now, again, this is a completely subjective opinion. Don't necessarily have to agree with me on this one. That's fine if you don't. But I genuinely feel that it just causes you to not like think about the things that you do, and it causes you to just become a phone zombie and just fall into the Apple ecosystem. Now, don't go running into the comments like, Joey, you own an iPhone. Yeah, we know I own an iPhone. I got it. Trust me, I know. I own an iPhone now because my entire college is Apple based. I have an iPad for school, and having transferability between all of my products is essential for me as a student in college. So that's why I have an iPhone now. However, I'm over here sitting here like, this woman really had the nerve to tell me that she can't date me because I have because I don't have an iPhone. So correct me if I'm wrong. The reason I don't have one was because I'm broke? And then she's like, no. It's just because, like, if I don't have an iPhone, I can't, like, message you and stuff. And I was like, yes, you can text me. I'm like, what are you saying? Basically, the sum of the story is that Becky did not date me. Again, this woman's name is not actually Becky. This is just a hypothetical scenario. She ended up going for some really dirty white boy that doesn't shower. And apparently, she thought he was cute because he had an iPhone. He ends up being a complete fucking dick and a piece of shit. And then Becky all of a sudden was like, "Oh, Joey, I made the wrong mistake. I think I need to be with you." I was like, "No, no, no. I don't have an iPhone, so you can't be with me, right?" And I threw it right back in her face. And it just felt good. It felt like devil's revenge or devil's advocate. I don't know what's the exact terminology on that. But it felt good to be able to be like, "Nah, bitch. Like, you told me that I can't date you because I don't have an iPhone. So we already established that." I don't know. It's pretty dumb, if you ask me, like, the reason why she didn't date me. But, like, the fact that someone had the nerve to genuinely tell me that is kind of nuts, if you ask me. But, yeah, so I have currently owned an iPhone for over a year now. And speaking of iPhones, they break constantly. My charger port on my iPhone just straight up does not work. My frustration was through the roof when this woman literally told me that, "Oh, you don't have an iPhone, so I can't date you." And, like, I was like, what? And to this day, like, iPhones still break way easier than an Android. iPhones still have way more issues, and you need to buy way too many adapters in order to use regular-based products. Like, it's super dumb. I don't even have a headphone jack on my phone. Like, what is up with that? I know that that's always harped on, that's always been joked about for a long period of time, but, like, bro, like, seriously, why do I not have a headphone jack on my phone? Like, that's absolutely nuts. I don't, like, even the MacBooks and the iPads don't have that shit either. Actually, no, I lied. My iPad does have a headphone jack. And the new MacBook Airs, now that I think of it, actually have an headphone jack as well. But my iPhone still doesn't. Even the newest iPhone does not have a headphone jack. Why? Like, what? Is there any viable reason? Why they all got diamond swords? Alright. Did I get a kill? No? Did I not get a kill? Are you kidding me? That's dumb. That was my kill, bro. What? Okay, this is why I don't play this game anymore. I'm super laggy on this server,
laggy, big
and
fella.
I always have been. But,
You're
yeah.
making excuses, big fella.
So, again, another loss. We love that. Still got no kills on this server because I lag like crazy, but it's fine. If you guys enjoyed the video on the topic, again, this is super different from anything that I have done in previous past. We're just trying something out, see if y'all like it.
We don't like
and
it,
if you
big
do,
fella.
definitely leave a comment down below, and I will catch you all in the next one, man. Peace out.